What do you like about Pregnant Pause?
I just think it's a really interesting idea to put the message about alcohol and pregnancy back onto dads and see how they can support women through the pregnancy.
Who are the people on Essential Baby, do you think, the mums wise?
Well, we reach women all over Australia, city, country. It's just a place for all women to get together. Usually they join when they're pregnant and they come together and they join a community of women to talk. It's not just about their pregnancy but about anything. You know, you often lose a lot of your friends or you move away a little bit from your friends when you do become pregnant. It can be quite an isolating time. So people find new networks of support, and Essential Baby is one of those.
Okay. And so do you feel that the Pregnant Pause message is a good one?
Well, I think it's a really good step along the way to not just understanding fetal alcohol spectrum disorder, but actually helping the people who are affected by it. I mean, part of Pregnant Pause is about dads supporting or just friends or relatives supporting a pregnant woman, but they're actually raising money that goes back to communities where fetal alcohol spectrum disorders are, destroying communities. So that's what I think is really fantastic about it.
Now, not only being this managing editor, you also juggle 2 kids?
2 kids, yeah.
How old are they?
They're 6 and 4.
So is the message, what was the message around alcohol and pregnancy back when your eldest was born? Has it changed, do you think? Did it change between the two?
It's changed a lot. And when I was pregnant with my first, I'd asked my doctor and my GP and the midwives it was okay to have a couple of drinks a week, and I was pregnant in summer, so it was really hot, and I just looked forward to having like a beer on a Friday with my husband, just one is enough to wind down. And they said, yeah, sure, that's fine. And so I thought, okay, well, I'm drinking in safe limits. And then when I had my second child, a daughter, just only 2.5 years later, the advice was very clearly there was no safe level of alcohol. And it's so I've been on a journey of my own an education about this issue. And at first I was of the mindset that, they just say that because, some people might pour huge glasses of wine and so they have to, reach the lowest common denominator. But the more I've kind of read and spoke to experts on the issue, it actually, there is no safe level because it's so hard to actually find out how a baby has been affected by alcohol at every step of the pregnancy, because the baby is developing neurons at this time and developing other attributes at this other time, and you're never going to be able to actually test by giving pregnant women alcohol. So and if anything, they're finding out that the cautious approach is best. So that's why we wanted to get on board and just to help push that message that there is no safe level, and it's just better for everyone to take that pregnant pause.
And it is an issue too. I mean, it is something that is out there. I mean, there are babies that get born with fetal alcohol spectrum disorders, and a big part of Pregnant Pause is about supporting communities, supporting research and those kind of things. That's something I love about it. Yeah.
No, it's true. And, it's not, I also love Pregnant Pause because it's not a blame game. We're not saying you drank in pregnancy, what an idiot. It's about saying, look, some people don't know, some people didn't know they were pregnant, some people weren't aware of the risks, other people may have had a substance abuse issue, but we're saying let's get help for those kids who are affected, and by taking pause ourselves, and let's also just keep that top of mind when we're pregnant or when a loved one is pregnant. Now,
this lovely, handsome husband of yours, do you reckon it would have been, how do you think you would have felt if he had said, you know what, I'm in it too, let's, for the second kid, you're not drinking, I'm going to take 9 weeks off. Do you reckon that would have meant something to you?
I think it would have made it a bit easier, on those, those hot summer nights when he was sitting down with a beer, and he's not a, heavy drinker, but just to have that support there. And he said, look, I'll have a, sparkling mineral water. Would you like one too, darling? I think it does help a bit, and just knowing that it's that you've got the support there. And dads often feel a bit helpless in pregnancies, knowing that there's something that they're doing with you, and you're not the only one who's missing out on the ham and the cheese and the wine and everything at Christmas. It helps.
Do you think it would mean something to you that he's taken that step? I mean, obviously he's not a big drinker, but just saying, you know what, I'm trying to be involved, I'm trying to help out, and I'm actually doing something myself to jump in?
Yeah, I think so. I think you can feel very alone when pregnant, and just having your best friend or your lover there to say, I'm here with you too, it helps definitely emotionally.
Now, do you reckon people should sign up and get involved? What's your advice, Amber Robinson?
I think you should go to pregnantpause.com.au, sign up, get involved, make a donation, and join the campaign.
Would it be advisable to sign up a husband without them knowing, do you think, or do you reckon you should ask him first? Because I'm all for the sneaky approach. I think that's almost the only way it would have worked with me. I'd have got signed up and say, by the way, champ, it's on.
I think either approach works, but it might be a funny way. Maybe it's a way to announce your pregnancy. So look what I've signed you up for.
What the heck? Amber, you are an absolute superstar. Thank you so much for your help with Pregnant Pause, and I do really appreciate it.
No problem. Good luck with the campaign.
You're a legend. Amber Robinson, Managing Editor of Essential Baby.